Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here. Elmas. McTominay. Tries a shot! Ipswich take the early advantage. Ipswich were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Herrera looks to get on the end of this. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Watford have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
That's a good ball to find him. And it's Royce. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Elmas plays it out to the wing. Werner shoots! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. Just brushed off the ball there. It's come loose. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Dini gets on the end of it. Quick glance, has a hit! He scored!
Well, it's certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And a shot! And he's done it! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to... Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's Dini! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Dini did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
More. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Prödl. Doucouré. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the counter is on. Elmas. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's got options out wide.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Werner, Origi, going for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Jagielka. Pereira.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Ipswich certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Jagielka. And here's Welbeck. Pereira. So that's it. It is all over. Ipswich come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. And as you can see, we've already started here. It's a brilliant interception.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Nene did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Billing.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them because it needs livening up.
And the shot! This could fall anywhere! And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Maitland-Niles certainly could have and should have made more of that.
That's not going to make it. Giorza. Arcas gets it out to the wing. And here's it's Lulic! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And it's Nene. He could be in here. Arcas opts to play it back. Lulic. Still waiting for the first goal. Nene. Lulic. Maitland-Niles. There's the end of the first half. So neither team has broken through. It's certainly not going to want to try. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Ipswich head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're already into the second period.
Ipswich clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Bournemouth have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Lulic is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly can.
Billing drives it forward. Wilson. He's left his man. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Wilson. He's gone for it. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Arcas. And here's Luke. Has a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Lulic did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Arcas. They've managed to get it away. And it's Nene. Timely intervention.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Arcas. Arcas. Looks to set one up. Hits one! And he heaves it forward. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or... Ipswich come into this game having taken all 3 points in their opener. Just what was needed to get the campaign off to the smooth start they wanted. Their boss has been keen to point out in his press conference that they must remain focused, and that focus is something they should be able to keep because the position is clear. Perform now as they did first up, and they would...
It's Werner!
A great save, real class.
Werner sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Knocks it away. McTominay. Well read, he sorted that out. Royce. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Royce unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chance to break. Decent looking ball. Piontek.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Gets it back.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Hoists it forward. Romagnoli. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Royce. Romagnoli can hoist it clear. Royce. And here's Royce. McTominay. Piontek. Now the counter. And it's Origi. Werner. Goes for goal! They score! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Now a chance to break. And the first half is done. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Ipswich come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there's certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Already up and running for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Drives it towards the front.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Origi. Piontek pushes to get on the end of it. Origi. And it's Royce. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate...
Werner! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Calabria plays it forward. Werner. Calabria does well to read it and intercepts. Good ball, it's found its target.
Ipswich are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Piontek. Milan being made to look sloppy in possession here. And it's played forward. Ipswich leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. He hits it! Should have equalised.
Piontek appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
Werner. Deftly done. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Royce appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Donnarumma sends that a long way. And there goes the final whistle. Ipswich win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but make...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Aguero. And the finish! Kind of skinned the post.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Lulic. Maitland-Niles. Arcas opts to play it back. Big chance!
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
It's Maitland-Niles. De Bruyne plays it forward. Aguero. Silva. Finds himself eased off the ball. Castledine demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Now it's Sterling. Aguero. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
And it's played forward. Sané. Laporte. Stones. Rodri. Over to the left. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Castledine. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but still had its moments. Well, produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Ipswich need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Forward it goes. Done very well to intervene. Maitland-Niles. Castledine. Ipswich still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Chance to shoot. Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Ipswich grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Plays a clever pass. Sane looking to get on the end of this. Timely intervention. He's going after it. And the shot! Vermaelen tries to get it forward quickly. Breaks on here. And it's Maitland-Niles.
Ipswich merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Castledine.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time.
He's through and all alone! Hits one! We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations. Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
It's being played forward. Lulic. And here's Nene. Arcas! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And here's Perisic. Jedvaj gets into the right position to intercept. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Jedvaj tries to get it forward quickly. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Sancho drives it forward. Defence has got rid of that. Kovacic. Gets wrestled off the ball. And here's Kane. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Kramaric. He's making good use of his strength there. He's gone for it! Rakitic with the short one. And it's Kovacic. It's a loose ball. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Jedvaj. That's not going to make it. Kovacic. Dele Alli. Dele Alli goes looking. There is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through. That's certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
England head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway.
England can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Could be a chance here. And out to safety. Gomez spreads it towards the left. Pickford sends that a long way. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Sancho. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And here's Kane. And it's Sterling. Now can he finish? Kane has a pop! Really well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. England take the lead, 1-0.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries. Croatia are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Decent progress down the left. Rashford.
England can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to us.
Has a goal! And he heaves it forward. Sancho. And it's Sterling. Cut out in the nick of time.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Thiago. Spain being made to look sloppy in possession here. Gomez. Sancho. Kane. Sterling. Ali. It's on a shooting chance! Sterling cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Fabian Ruiz. Thiago. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Already up and running for the second half.
England can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Kane.
Sergio Ramos just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Ali. Dele Alli! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Shapes to shoot! Asensio displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Oh, he wasn't being fooled. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
What a ball this has turned out to be. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground.
swallow me up.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's going to be a double change then. Done very well to intervene. And here's Marco Asensio.
Spain merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ali. Rashford finds himself offside.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Sergio Ramos. Rodri. Sergio Ramos. Piqué. Daniel Carvajal. Maddison. And here's Sterling. Calvert-Lewin. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. They've managed to get it away. And the referee brings it to a close. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. The Emirates on this occasion, so vibrant, so atmospheric. And already we're underway here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The elusive quality of Marco Reus. Because of his inward running, fullbacks don't want to follow him all the way, and centre-backs don't want to step out.
Has a pop! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Well weighted. Chance!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Norwich have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Oh, real danger here. Roy shapes to shoot! And he's found the net! They are right back in business.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And the shot! Yes! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's gone out of play. McTominay, who does have an assist to his name. Werner. Royce. Now it's Origi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Ipswich leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch. It could easily go either way. And we are already promptly back underway. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Real chance! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Ipswich are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's the clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Royce with a delicate ball. Ipswich are making a change now.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Keeper and just get something in the way.
Elmas. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Durmich. And the weighted pass. Timely intervention. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Tries a header! No, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, good interception. Hoists it forward. And he's on his way! It's Durmich! That's a real chance missed.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Norwich awarded another corner. It's a brilliant interception. Maitland-Niles. That's not going to make it. It's being played forward. Werner. Elmas. Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles opts to play it back. Werner shoots! It's anyone's ball. And here's Royce. Royce! Straight at the keeper. And that's that. Ipswich are through. The look of a team that fancies going all the way this time. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Very nicely negotiated. Not perfect.
Ipswich emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Lulic. Tries to locate someone up front.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out.
Goes for the cross. It's a brilliant interception. Forward it goes. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tar. That's been drilled forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Now the counter. And it's Maitland-Niles. Lulic. Gets into a dangerous position. Done very well to intervene.
Bayer Leverkusen have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the...
Oh, Cash shoots! A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jorza positions himself well and cuts it out. Shot at goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Ipswich happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Gets the better of his man. Crossed in. And it's played forward. Gets a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Now a chance to break. Foot in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Dochkal. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
A real chance to break. Nene. Nene drives it forward.
Ipswich are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And that has put paid to that.
Bayer Leverkusen are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Maitland-Niles. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Calderim hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Nene. Arcas. Lulic. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Ipswich hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. There's a question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards.
where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Royce. He's there to receive it. Royce. Real chance! Walsall plays it forward. And it's Aubameyang. Now it's Aubameyang. That's great strength on the ball. Goes for goal! No, he's missed it.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And it's been given away. Werner. He's gone for it! Knocks it away. Granit Xhaka.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
But what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Royce, it's found its way to him. Played back in. It's on a plate. Werner opts to play it back. Werner shoots! It's in!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Ipswich are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball through wonderful passing and movement, and a real appetite to ensure it's reflected in their goal count.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and then
The first 45 minutes are up.
There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Ipswich are going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Gets it back. Elmas. Origi. Cut out in the nick of time. It's Werner! Ipswich get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this going for goal!
Attempts, that's the wrong outcome.
Under did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Now it's Aubameyang. Out to the right. Hector Bellerin. Under. Hector Bellerin. Elmas, who has made his impact already. That has put a stop to that. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Under. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Breaks on here. Gets the better of his man. Oh, sweet feet. Origi tries a shot! Mesut Ozil. Granit Xhaka. Guendouzi. Elmas battles to win it back. Now it's Aubameyang. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Origi. Origi gets it out to the wing. Origi, he does have an assist to his name. And that has been clubbed away. And that's it. Now the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out